Hello, my name is Sandra Laurent, and I will be one of the two presenters for our business venture, the Clinical Competency Team. I will first be presenting an introduction of our business plan, and my colleague Jamie Rush will be joining shortly to discuss key elements of the business. The Clinical Competency Team will provide an online clinical skills education service to Fairbanks Memorial Hospital, which is a nonprofit healthcare organization. The facility is owned by the Greater Fairbanks Community Hospital Foundation, which pays for all capital expenditures. Fairbanks Memorial Hospital had leased its facility to Banner Health for operational control until 2017. In return, Banner Health received an administrative fee of 4.5% of total revenue, which is almost $2 million in compensation in 2015. The foundation is ending this 15-year affiliation with Banner Health, and as a result, the hospital must assume responsibility for their clinical education. This can be costly and time-consuming for all involved, which has led to the proposition of our online service. We are asking the foundation to provide us with capital in the amount of $850,000 for the first year, totaling $2 million over a span of 4 years. The capital is in essence a quarter of Banner Health's administrative fee for 1 year. The Clinical Competency Team service will provide an online virtual simulation training to the 180 nursing employees of Fairbanks Memorial Hospital. Training scenarios will encompass all nursing disciplines. This service will also have dual functionality as a learning management system that will allow its users to track their work and function as an online record keeping. The Clinical Competency Team's development will have an initiation date of January 1st, 2017.
Next, I will discuss our business description. The Clinical Competency Team will provide an innovative clinical skills education service for FMH's nursing staff. This will be accomplished with online interactive virtual patient simulations for learning by experimentation. This will replace clinical education support services that were previously provided by contract with Banner Health. We will establish the Clinical Competency Team within the FMH IT department as an in-house provider of services. Our goals are to maintain competencies, to improve and sustain critical thinking and promote excellence in clinical care. We will support the mission of FMH, which is, we exist to make a difference in people's lives through excellent patient care. Here we see the organization of the Clinical Competency Team, which will consist of a contract program manager, a contract graphic artist and video programmer, 3 contract website testers, and 1 permanent IT programmer who will be located in the IT department at FMH. The hospital will oversee the Clinical Competency Team's product and delivery to nursing staff with the clinical nurse educators who already work at the facility. This is an example of a learning management system like that our team will create for the virtual patient simulation experience, involving pre- and post-testing and guided reflection questions for extended learning. This is an example of what the virtual patient simulator would look like. It would involve the ability to communicate with the patient, perform multiple assessments, and choose from multiple interventions, receiving real-time feedback throughout. This screen is borrowed from Laerdal Medical's vSim for Nursing package.
Next, I will be talking about the market analysis niche and needs assessment. The target market is a 180 nursing staff of Fairbanks Memorial Hospital. With the implementation of our online-based training, the hospital will be able to independently meet all of its clinical education needs without requiring the additional staff that is typically needed for classroom instruction. Our service will provide training 100% online with accessibility from any computer 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, with online technical support during business hours from our IT programmer. Currently, there are no other providers of online simulation-based training for nursing professionals in the local region. Our online service will feature core nursing competencies for each specialty area, online storage of competency records, in addition to the simulations that will allow for interactive, real-life complex situations. We will evaluate the success of our marketing plan through employee user feedback area embedded into its online website. The data will be collected in order to develop and advance future features and products in order to keep up with both technological advancements and the constant evolution of nursing standards and practices. Marketing and advertisement will occur on FMH's intranet site through printed advertisements, monthly newsletters, and flyers placed in new employee orientation packets. Next, I'll be talking about our financial summary. Our online service launch date is 1 January 2017. With the financial support from the Foundation, we are seeking $2 million in revenue over a span of 4 years for our efforts, as our service will be the sole provider of educational resources for the hospital's nursing staff. The contract program manager, graphic artist, video programmer, and 3 website testers will work jointly with our full-time IT programmer. The contractors will be compensated $40,000 to build a level 3, highly interactive website within a 6-week timeline. The website's value will not depreciate over time since it will be maintained at regular intervals. According to an article by Dobry in 2013, an effective website keeps current so you can identify a market trend and put out more content to address that trend while it's relevant. Our operating margin during the first year is 22% and in subsequent years 37 and 39%. According to the National Standard for Charitable Statistics 2010, the recommended annual operating margin for nonprofits is 25% or greater. Liquidity ratios indicate an organization's ability to meet short-term financial obligations. A ratio greater than 2 to 1 is considered safe. Our liquidity ratio in the span of 3 years were 2.6 to 1, 3.1 to 1, and lastly, 1.7 to 1.
Hi, I'm Jamie Roush. The Clinical Competency Team will meet the education and training needs of Fairbanks Memorial Hospital's nursing staff as the institution embarks on a new era of operating as an independent facility. Innovative tools will be created for the nursing departments. This will be accomplished by developing expertise that will ensure high levels of excellence in critical thinking and patient care while applying best practices to all specialty areas. The service will be marketed directly to hospital nursing staff in the workplace and will meet the demand for flexible and innovative training opportunities by offering content online. The capital necessary to build and implement a high-quality service will become available in the savings realized from the termination of the hospital's contractual relationship with Banner Health. The Clinical Competency Team will create a core of education and training services that will promote the high-quality care that the patients of Fairbanks Memorial Hospital expect and deserve. Thank you.